Hello, bestie. It's Sukoko, your divine oracle. How are you? Mwah, mwah, mwah. I feel like you're needing some extra love today. So let me just say, love you so much, bestie. Let's call in the angels, the deities of the light, and all that call us to our higher good. All right. Let me pull one card from the spirit animal. I'm really feeling an energy of like, maybe something has happened and you're needing positive energy and uplifting. Bestie, that is why I'm here for you. Let my positive energy reach you through the screen. All right, so let's pull one card. All right. Ooh, two came forward. All right. So these animal spirits, let's see what the message they have for you is. We're getting two. So first we're getting the Eastern Oyster. And this card is all about dealing with the dirt. The oyster, they're able to turn the dirt, the grime, the muck into a beautiful pearl. It is in their isolation. They close themselves off from the world, deal with the negativity and all of that, and they're able to make these beautiful pearls. But not only that, oysters are a super sustainable food source. The Eastern oyster actually is able to pull like pollutants out of the water and filter it and make the waters fresh and clean and clear. And not only that, they're so good at like proliferating that they can quickly, spread through the ocean floor. But that's what makes them such a sustainable food source. I think there's a lot of oyster farms. I love oysters, but anyways, it's like summer. You for watching this real time? I love eating oysters. Especially in the summer sun. But they are a major part of the natural ecosystem. And I think right now you're being called to kind of like, if you're feeling as if there's just a lot going on, you're delving into these like darker, grimier emotions, it's time for you to do some upkeep and time for you to turn this negativity into a pearl, to refresh your waters, to cleanse out and get, to tell all that negativity to Vamos, to take stock of what's truly important and how you fit into that picture. And the other message you're getting is that of the blue damselfly, which is calling you to commune with nature. The blue damselfly, it's very similar to like a dragonfly, but these creatures have these beautiful holographic wings that are just absolutely beautiful and mesmerizing. The blue damselfly, I'm pretty sure, commune with nature. The blue damselfly, I'm pretty sure, no, that was Catty. Its ability to stand out and shimmer, but be so part of its own natural world. And I think there's a message here that's calling on you to kind of get back in touch with who you are and what it is you want, the more meaningful aspect, like the greater good. Like, what do you want? It feels very profound, but because it is, what is it that brings your life magic? What is it that brings your life mystery? And I do feel as if you've been dealing with misery a lot, and you've just been dealing with I always call it you know what I mean? Like you're stuck in the muck. You're in the dirt, you're dealing with the problem, you're in it, and it leaves no room for higher thinking, for higher thought, for higher emotions, higher frequencies. And it's just like, you're just dealing with the here and the now and the problem. That's one of the reasons I don't really read tarot cards upside down. I pretty much prefer to read right side up. I know people do, but for me personally, when I read tarot cards reverse and stuff, it typically has to deal with, you know what I mean? Like the problems in the dirt and the muck. And I will completely do a reading like that if that's what somebody's asking for. But on this channel, I really like to attack those problems that are higher selves, the evolution of our souls, the higher beings we know we are meant to be. That calling that makes us, so drawn to the light. That's how this reading resonates with you. It's all of that sound like mumbo jumbo. I mean, maybe I'm not the reader for you. The King of Cups and the Chariot. There is a victory, there is an emotional victory incoming, but it just feels like expansion in your own kingdom is what's calling you forward. It's when you get back in touch and you realize that life is bigger than, you know what I mean, the little problems, that there is something greater you're working towards. It's any, like, the right why you can endure any, problem. The greater the why, like, I'm butchering that quote, but it's like, if your why for living is great enough, you can endure anything. And that's what it is. There is an element here of just being like so bogged down and caught up in the like mundane, like in the, like, I think in Chinese it's called like the 1,000 problems of life. It's like, there's 1,000 little things that require your attention, and it just kind of takes all those decisions that keep you from the transcendence you're meant to achieve in this life. Queen of Pentacles and the Tower. So environmentally right now, it feels as if with your stability emotionally, it's been a big shakeup. You've had a Tower moment. You are at a loss. That it's just like, you don't even know where your foundations are anymore, emotionally speaking. It just feels as if something has been ripped out from you. And the places where you found comfort, it's difficult now. It just feels like there's something catastrophic has occurred, and it's really affecting you in your internal world. That there's a mother energy, and it just feels like loss. So take that as you will, and just unable to kind of reconcile that emotion. I really am feeling called that if this is a place, it's something you're needing to sort through, which deals with the Eastern oyster. It's like with this mess, all of this going on. I want you to know that you're not alone in this journey. I'm very, very clearly hearing the message from God, the Spirit, the universe. You're not alone. You are always, like, there is the great companion. Like, God resonates with me, so I will say that. Like, God is with you on this journey. That you're not alone in this. Your pain is heard. You are being, like, it is recognized. But simply, it's not about you staying in this place. I know sometimes we need to, like, kind of wallow, or, like, we need to, like, stay in this emotion because it's just so much for us to process. And it's like that healing journey. It's about taking one step. I'm not talking about you got to get there now. You know what I mean? Like, you take those baby steps when you need them, and allow yourself to check in with yourself. The pain is going to be hurting. Like, there's going to be a lot of, like, intense emotions. And it's almost like, okay, you need to check on it. And, like I always see it as, like, a wound of, like, there's, like, shards of glass in my heart. And, like, just first, like, just touching it, it's like, and all the pain comes back. But after time, it's like you slowly can, you know what I mean? Add a little bit more pressure because you get used to it. You know what you're seeing. And then finally it gets to a point where you can start to, you know what I mean, take one of the pieces of shards of glass and slowly work its way out. And it's a process, but it doesn't all have to happen at once or right now, even though you may wish to go back to a time of magic. And another message that's coming through is, this is a journey you're on and you need to take because it'll get you back to balance. This is a road of, like, I'm hearing redemption, but that applies to somebody specific. But there's a road back to the light. You're in the valley of the shadow right now, and you're making your way back to the light. This is very heavy. There is a lot of emotion, so I really, I'm... Okay. I just want to get a bit of an overview, and, we'll pull more cards if necessary. Again, we've gotten 2 of the towers. This is Lord of the Rings, the towers. So, yeah. And we're getting the tower with the devil. So it's like something has happened, and it's catastrophic. There has been something that's lingered with you for a long time, or there's something that happened recently. So like there are two energies about it. It's something that could have been on your mind, or there has just been a something like this whatever's happened recently. It's triggering something from the past that you haven't necessarily worked through, or it's just so uncomfortable that you're like, oh, it brings you back to like pain and anguish and old ways. And it's like, okay, it's almost like a warning to like, okay, you're experiencing this, but don't necessarily fall back into older vices. The Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. And so this could feel like, I'm hearing poverty. There could be financial upheaval and energy of like not enough financially. However that resonates with you. And it just feels as if there's attacks happening, even though like I'm in the lowest of the low and I'm still being attacked, right? Like you emotionally are feeling as if just like you're standing on a very, very shaky foundation and there's still people coming and attacking you. You can see I'm in trouble, or it's just like, you know, you're just fighting to keep your head above water. And then somebody comes along and just tries to dunk your head and you're like, really? You're going to kick me when I'm down? The Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Pentacles. But the saving grace is this isn't forever. And for those of you that are like more financially minded, keeping your mind on the day-to-day, the routine of having a schedule of what you're doing in the day. And like, you know what I mean? It's just like, pardon me. What's that old saying? Like time heals all wounds. It's literally, you got to take it one day at a time, and slowly but surely progress will be made. Things are on the cusp of getting better. 5, 6. There is a gift coming. Financially, there's a gift on the horizon. Some sort of generosity is making its way to you. Somebody is offering you, judgment. The call is being heard. So this may have been a big wake-up call, but just know that it's not the end, that there's something still, there's more to this story. That, yeah, you're going through like a tough time now. Well, I don't look too many, but okay. You're going through a tough time now, but it is getting better. This is so crazy. We're getting the Sun and the King of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, 5, 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is looking back at, okay, I think getting back in touch with what made you happy, of childhood memories, of even hopes and dreams that really, really, what's the term? Like, enlivened you? I don't know if that's a word. But, like, invigorated you and, like, made, you know, like, for me personally, I love dinosaurs. I have dinosaurs on my desk. Dinosaurs bring me joy. And I always love having something dinosaur related near or around me just because it like brings me joy. There's something here about like maybe looking back at your childhood. What brought you childhood joy? And I'm getting an energy of like not necessarily being able to like regulate yourself, or like you don't even know what you want because you've spent a lot of time catering to everybody else. That's why it's difficult for you to decide, what do I want? What do I like? But your time in the sun is on the horizon. Your cup is about to be full and overflowing. There's something you're not seeing here. There is a great lesson in everything that's going on, and the only failure is in you not taking the lesson, in you kind of like fighting and like, you know what I mean? Like being stuck in this energy. There's an old Japanese saying, fall down 6 times, get up 7. You might need a minute. I'm not saying you have to just get at it right now, but there is going to be progress in the routine, and there's going to be like a new day, a new light, a new horizon that you've never expected. But it's leading to very, very, like, honey, the sun, bestie, the sun is the happiest card in the deck. And I want you to, you know what I mean? Like, hold on that a brighter day is on the horizon, that things are, there's the potential for something good to happen is on the horizon. I see you're going through it. It's gonna be a journey. You're going on a journey. I do feel every time I'm called to the Lord of the Rings tarot cards, you're on a journey. This is a major journey you're on, and it's gonna take time, but you're making the steps and the progress. It's all about keeping your head up and like going at your own pace and going on your own path. It feels like it just feels like it was a path that wasn't necessarily truly resonant to you that has failed. And this is just a realignment. It's the way you perceive it and think about it. It's only failure if you stop, right? Like there's a way to pivot and actually use all the lessons you've learned. And you know what I mean? Like right now, it's like there's just a lot going on, but let this reading be the silver lining of letting you know that it's gonna be okay. That, a new dawn is gonna, like the sun always gets up. The sun will rise tomorrow. Sometimes you need a moment to like clear up all the emotions and allow yourself to be in it, but it's for your benefit. All right. I want to say thank you so much for being here, bestie. Let's thank the angels, the deities of the light, and all that dwell in the good, in the light. I love you so much, bestie. I wish nothing but the best for you. Good luck on your journey. Love you. Until next time. Bye.